turn on my microphone now so everyone can hear me talk. I will turn on your microphones now so everyone can hear you talk. And here we are. It is Souls of Oblivion. Welcome, players. How are we this evening? Or this morning, or whichever time zone we're in.
Good.
Good, very good. Fine.
We got a stacked team now.
Absolutely stacked. I actually super love it. Like watching all of these characters and looking at them, like that is a cool Final Fantasy team. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So
yes, this is the vibe.
I'm smiling. I'll tell you that. Looking at you, I can tell. And also, we're coming into some like really cool storytelling. It's obviously very Final Fantasy. We all love Final Fantasy, and I've been thinking really clearly about what makes a good Final Fantasy story. And I think this really is a good thing for me to do because I've remembered some amazing Final Fantasy options and storytelling tropes that sort of come together and build a Final Fantasy story for you. So I am really keen to watch you play in this world, watch and see where you go, and see how we can take this world by storm in Souls of Oblivion. So we have some new characters. Some of you have played before, some of you have played in other campaigns, you know each other as players, others are brand new. First time you're sort of meeting each other and playing together. So let's do a quick rundown. Edward, you are our artificer. Would you like to quickly introduce your character and who they are to the rest of the characters and players here?
Yes, Edward is an artificer, and he's on his 50s, more or less. So more on the old side. He's a big man, more than 2 meters tall, and a bit on the gruff side, wearing a heavy plate armor and with a pistol. This is his weapon of choice.
Excellent.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, yes. Right, sees a mysterious with a trigger that his ears or tail doesn't give it away. She's a Viera under the hood. But she's a mysterious girl that tries to keep to herself, but is always surrounded with a spectral, funny familiar. But she mostly keeps to herself on the back, just goes with the flow since she has a bit of gaps in her memory. And is just trying to do a mysterious quest to do something, but she just can't remember it at the tip of her head.
Fantastic. Next, I think it's a tie between Ajax. So we might go with Ajax first. Can you introduce your character, Ajax, to everyone here? Can you hear me?
Yep,
Hello? Yes.
we now can.
Okay. Might have been a microphone issue there, I apologise. So, Ajax, can you please introduce your character to the rest of the players?
Well, hello. My name is Ajax. As you can quite clearly tell, I am a Minotaur. Very strong looking, quite dexterous as well. But a trait that I like to say is that I'm not playing like a dumb barbarian in any sense of the word. They are really smart, actually, decent intelligence, and they're very good when it comes to tactics. Not the best when it comes to just social interactions with people. They don't know the right kind of words to say, or they'll say something that doesn't fully meet the proper intention.
So looks like a normal person then.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, he's very kind, and if you pose Like if you're able to heal and help clean his wounds and whatnot to heal him, he will prioritize you as the person to protect.
Love it. So that is Ajax. What about our new Goblin Postman, Shikrit?
So yes, I'm a postman. I don't know how much I should say right now, but let's simply say that I'll be the support of the group. The goblin itself doesn't know yet fully the extent of his newly found powers, so I think I'll just leave it there for now.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So, next character, let's go with Milo. Milo, what is your character? Can you introduce them for us?
Yeah, Milo is a halfling. He is a monk. He has massive small man syndrome. He's very kind of sarcastic and not aggressive per se, but doesn't really have time for like people in general. He very much just wants to sort of do whatever he wants and kind of resents the idea that he needs to have like a job or there are rules or anything like that. So he's just kind of like tired of living, but not in a misanthropic kind of way. Just why does everyone keep asking me to do things all the time? I hate my life.
Love it. Love it. So just like a normal human being as before.
Yeah.
We all get that way sometimes. So yes, welcome to the party, Milo. We will, I'm sure you will be drafted into whatever the heck this adventure is very shortly as we begin. But deliberately left for last, hiding in the back in the shadows a little bit, I'm assuming, is our final character, Michael. Michael, would you like to introduce your character?
I'm JB, but my character's name is Michael. He has one arm. He's about 6'2". He's a chill guy. He's always like, if he ain't doing anything, he's mostly like eating. Like he eat like a pizza or some ice cream, just to solve cravings, or a bag of chips. He has a handgun on his holster. He's prone to aura forming. He's sarcastic. He'll joke, he'll mock, and he has a bit of a darker edge to him.
That's fantastic. So we've all introduced our characters in the most basic sense. We know who they are. We have a basic idea of who each of you are. So are we ready to jump into and finally meet all the characters and begin our journey through the Souls of Oblivion? I'll take that as a yes from all the players. Team, here we start. We are in a desert settlement. Way out in the Badlands, outside the city of Ortelius. Ortelius obviously being the shining star of a city, that jewel of the world. Rumors have spread of the Aeon Mechanism being destroyed, of it being repaired, but it is only running with enough power to grant the Aeon Highborn and the Aeon Guard with Magica. So, even the populace has been told they cannot use the Magica that has infused their city and made it so amazing for so long. Even out here in the Badlands, in the Wastes, you have heard these rumors. And it is under that backdrop of rumor and suspicion that we arrive at the front gates of the settlement. Stepping through the dust and removing her hood is Larissa. The ranger steps forward with her cyber mechanical cat. And she sort of flicks her hood back and looks around. Dang it, this place is just as bad as the last time I visited, she says proudly. I kinda like it. Feels like home. Come on, boys. Welcome in. And through that dusty storm steps Edward, the Artificer, and Ajax, the Barbarian. As the two of you step forward, the place is bustling. You can hear the crowds talking all around the square and the marketplace, yelling and calling out, buying, selling, trading, fighting, flirting. Just about every interaction you can think of is happening through this town. As you
look at the woman. What's her name again?
Larissa. So, the ranger who has led you here, as promised, you helped free 2 of her friends from prison. So, therefore, she has taken you to settlement. It is Larissa the Ranger.
Okay, Larissa. I talked to Larissa and say, oh, this place looks interesting, definitely.
It sure
looks
does.
like a lot is going on here.
Darling, it's a mining settlement. They mine heaps of Magica Crystals out the ground over there. She points to the back of the town, sort of over in this direction, over sort of past the streets. You can see a large rocky hill, and there does seem to be some sort of mining operation there. Dang place spraying up around the mines, but you can get just about anything here, she says.
Oh, interesting. Maybe I could find some useful items to tinker with my weapons.
Perfect. You step in. Ajax, as you step through the gates, what would you like to do?
I'd just like to get a general vibe of the kind of people here, see if anyone here will cause trouble seeing me and Edward.
Excellent. Please make an insight, investigation, or perception, or any other check you would like to use to analyze precisely that.
I'll take a perception as I'm taking a good look around.
Ajax,
Let's go.
you look around. Dirty 20? There seems to be a few people that see you.
Yeah.
As you gaze around, a few people look at you, but none for too long. There is some sort of whispers and glances. You wonder, do they recognize you? Is this something, or are they just confused to see outsiders? You hear Larissa suddenly exclaim, well, what in the dang hell is this? She calls out, and Edward and Ajax move over from her call, and you see that she has pulled her own wanted poster from the wall at the gate. Apparently,
Oh, look at that.
she is wanted.
They got your good side.
Yeah, she is wanted in connection to helping you two. Now, you young boys wouldn't get me in any trouble, would you? I mean, normally I don't get
I
caught.
think it is too late. I think it is too late now, young lady.
Interesting. As this conversation is going on, Michael, you've been standing in the shade near the gate, a large pizza roll in your hand as you eat. You see some rather strange people enter the gate. You've been hanging around in this settlement for a while, tracking down some people that you would very much like to find and, let's say, talk to in a more violent way. And you'd stopped in this town for a little while to try to gather some information. These people don't seem like they belong to the people you're tracking, but they do seem unusual, and they're definitely strangers. You've been here for a week, and it's been the same couple of hundred people that come in and out. These three, definitely not that. Also, you feel inside yourself a little bit of an energy, a swell, as they walk in, as though fate is twisting you in a certain direction. And you think back on those dreams that you've had, those visions of a glowing crystal talking to you, telling you to find others. And it is as though they are ringing with that same energy, that same bell-like quality that the crystal spoke to you in. What do you do, Michael?
As he's walking through the cave, he'll like he gets that feeling, and like he'll just look around, confused.
Excellent. You look around confused. Would you like to make a perception or investigation or an insight check?
Let me see what would be better for me.
So each
Insight.
will insight. Perfect. So using your insight, reading the body language and how everything is happening. What is your role?
18.
With an 18, these people seem dangerous, but more in a well-trained kind of way, not like bandits or people looking to do harm. They seem trustworthy, and you still get that same feeling of glowing energy, like the crystal in your dreams.
66.
Interestingly enough, a cloaked figure begins making its way across, looking at the three newcomers. Larxaene, as you see these three people move into the entrance, you get a strange feeling. You two have had dreams about a crystal telling you to find the other chosen warriors of light. This is news to you because you always were told you were dark, you were wrong, you're a black mage. That the magic that you cast is evil somehow. But this crystal seems to think you are a warrior of light. It has visited you every night. And now these three walk in, glowing and ringing with that same energy. What would you like to do?
That is a good question. I will try to keep to myself still, but just always keep an eye on them.
Excellent.
Like tell my familiar the arena to, or she's floating around me, like to keep an eye on them, while I'll go to the nearest open bar and just sit and order something, while
Excellent.
still keeping an eye on these strange creatures.
Luckily enough, you were already in one of the local bars. This small circular building you are standing in is a local watering hole. They do have some restorative beverages, of which you order one, and you sit there, watching the three newcomers walk into town. Shikrit, you are a postman. At least, you're supposed to be. You've been in this town for a while, trying to find employment, trying to find work, trying to find a purpose. And as you are looking around in the sort of sides of the gate entrance, you hear a commotion and turn around and look. It seems there are three newcomers and they are arguing about something. One of them is holding up a wanted poster of herself and showing it to the other two. These people seem special somehow. You have been having strange dreams of a glowing crystal telling you to find the other warriors of light. You thought you were just going crazy, but now these three seem to be ringing with that same energy, as though fate has brought them here. What would you like to do?
So I'm still a bit scared about the situation, then I decide to follow the command of the crystal in some sense. So I start walking toward them.
Excellent. You start
And I tell
slowly.
them,
Yeah, walking across the plain. Yeah.
walking toward them, yes. And I simply tell them, "Hey guys, how are you?" And then I stumble upon a rock, and at this moment, 2 spectral rings sprout out of my back and make me fall and bump my head on top of the gate. At that moment, I fall on the ground and I'm like, "Oh no, not again!" And I'm on the floor a little bit confused at what's happening. It just hurts. I'm a bit knocked out, and that's it for now.
Excellent.
I look at the ranger girl and I say, "Do you know the fella?" And I point with my thumb towards the goblin.
She sort of like doesn't move, but sort of bends sideways. Larissa looks at him and just says, "Oh, he's a stranger to me. I ain't never seen him before, but he looks like a cute little guy." She pats her cat. It's like, "He ain't a snack yet, Cuddles. Maybe later. We'll see how it turns out."
I kneel down to the goblin and I ask him, "Hey, what's up with you? Were you trying to introduce yourself?"
Yeah. I don't know who you are, but I have a strange feeling about you. These past days, yes, I've been dreaming about a tree and a crystal, and since then, my life have been nothing but a mess.
Hey, lower your voice.
Yeah, I was about to say, as he mentions the crystal, I'm gonna kind of like put my hand up to my lips and go, shh, shh, shh. Hey. Okay, now you've got our attention.
Look, it's standing here out in the open is not wise. Let's go somewhere safe. They look at Larissa. Can you guide us?
Larissa, she begins to say something. Darlinat, and then she turns around, guns drawn. And the two of you, Ajax and Edward, need to please make a Constitution save. Electrified nets fly forward from somewhere nearby, sparking and cracking like thunder.
Right. I'm actually not sorry for
Nat 20.
So, nat 20 for Ajax.
No, almost.
Oh, almost.
In total was a 5.
5? Perfect.
Coming.
Edward?
I think I'm actually better than you in Constitution.
Sorry, 7.
7.
So 16.
16? Okay. Edward, you fight off the electrocution. You only take 3 damage. Ajax, you take 6 damage and are considered unconscious. Ajax falls to the ground, covered in the net. Edward, you can now make an escape DC with athletics or acrobatics to try to get out of the net.
Okay. An escape DC. Athletics or acrobatic. It's gonna be acrobatic for an 8. I'm going to use inspiration to roll it again for a 12.
You roll out of the way and escape the net, but your friend Ajax is captured within it. Nearby, you hear 2 guards call, "Freeze! We found him!" 2 guards appear. And they begin moving towards Ajax. Their guns lowered.
What is... can I do something in the meantime?
We can. What would you like to do?
Should we roll initiative?
We will do.
Okay.
Let's. But first, Milo gets a free shot. Milo, you have been chilling out nearby. Just sitting there. You have some food and drinks for snacks. No one has asked you to do anything today, which has been super handy. But you had a strange feeling about these 3 new people walking in, as though it'd be good to help them, You've been having dreams about a crystal pleading with you to find other warriors of the light, to help them save the world, Milo. It sounds like a lot of work, but the crystal has promised you glory, treasure, and power, which do sound cool. Now, as you stand here, you watch the three newcomers glowing. In your mind, you can feel the energy from them, the same as the crystal that has been asking, and they are now being attacked by the guards. You don't have a lot of love for those guards, Milo. You've seen how they treat the populace, how these Aeon guards from the city of Ortelius really find that they are better than the people in the Badlands and the Wastelands here. Doesn't really sit well with you, Milo. What would you like to do?
So he kind of like, he's chewing on like a sandwich. And every time he goes to close his eyes, he's just like, here's the hustle and bustle. And he stops, just looks up at the sky and goes, this is it, bro, yeah, really? This whole save the world thing you've been talking to me about? It's this? Really? A woman, two guys and some nets? Really? Oh. Fine. And he gets up and, oi! You there with the nets! Stop it! I don't have any authority anymore, but you're ruining my afternoon, so fucking stop.
The one guard who is sort of reeling in Ajax in the net looks around but then continues with his job. The other one takes a step towards you, Milo, raises a rifle and says, "Stand down, citizen. This is under control. Do not get involved." At this point, all hell breaks loose. More guards run into the square.
Can I act before that happens?
Of course you can. So, if anyone has a surprise action they would like to take, now's the time to do it, because we're about to roll for initiative.
I would suddenly gasp on myself because I'm seeing what's happening here.
Yep.
I'm suddenly gasping on myself, armor, I have some force life. I'm seeing I'm getting dragged in this ship. I don't want to, but I'm getting dragged into this ship.
Yep.
Because of her mysterious appearance, so she's, being preemptive and casting stuff.
Perfect. Okay. Anyone else have something they would like to prepare? Michael?
Michael would try to, as he sees a bunch of Aeon guards coming in, fuck. He will just try to walk away from it.
Yep.
Try his best to keep his head down and get away from whatever the hell's going on here.
Yep. Would you like to make a stealth check, Michael, to remain hidden in the shadows here near the gate?
No stealth check. He will just try to put his head down and just walk.
Perfect.
Try to be inconspicuous as possible.
Edward, did you have an action you would like to take?
So, as a bonus action, I will activate my arcane weapon. As an action, is it possible to free him from the net somehow?
As an action, yeah, you can reach forth and try to free Ajax. There will be a strength or dex check to try to untangle or rip him out of the net. The DCs are very different.
And he's still gonna be unconscious.
At the moment, he'll be unconscious, but he'll need to make a successful Constitution save to regain the consciousness after being shocked.
And if I free him, he can make the check. If I do the check, that's what you're saying.
He can make it both times. So it doesn't, even if he's in the net, if he still passes the DC, he will still be awake, and then he can try to escape himself.
Oh no. Okay, then I believe in his ability to escape himself. Yep. I will try to cover his escape by shooting at the guards. I position myself with the cover behind something, and I shoot at the guards.
So if you run over here and you position yourself with some cover behind the side of the gate, as you do, you see a new figure you've not met before. someone who is seeming to try to stay inconspicuous, Edward, but as you run in, you feel their presence, a ringing gong-like sound. The same as when the crystal spoke to you. Something gives you pause for a moment. This person is not your enemy. You see Michael standing there. Michael and you make eye contact, and something clicks between the two of you. There is something bringing you together. You give it half a second's thought, and then turn and prepare for combat. Could everyone please roll initiative?
Can I talk to him?
You can.
Since I see that he's okay. You see this man approaching you as he's ducking and taking cover. He looks at you and says, "Hey boy, I need your help. I don't know why, but I feel you can help me, please."
Will you?
And as I do that, yes, I nod in your direction.
You.
Yes, please.
You. Damn it. Fine. Of course you asked the one-armed man for help.
It does seem he only has one
Fine.
arm.
I chuckle.
So,
And he'll just, I guess, run with you. Okay.
Michael steps
Okay.
up
And
to
I
the
roll.
plate. 15 for Michael. Anyone else roll higher than 15?
19.
19 for
Pretty much
Edward.
everyone.
Does Ajax get to roll?
Ajax
I
does
got a
not get to
14.
roll. Shikrit,
I got a 14.
11. Milo,
I think about
20.
20, yeah.
Milo got a 20.
Milo, you go first.
Alright, let's have a look at what we're looking at here. I think that I need to try and get to the people in the net.
Perfect.
So I'm going to. It's a little bit difficult to distinguish who is who because everyone's a bit black, but I
Yeah.
think I've got it. So the two soldiers are like standing separate from everybody, right?
Yeah, so there's 3 soldiers that are right next to you. So I'll just show you with this
Oh, I see them. Yeah,
flashing
one
thing
there,
here.
one
So,
there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
one here, one here,
Yeah.
and one here. And then there is 2 more
Yeah.
soldiers coming in from the front gates here and here.
So what I'd like to do is try to use my spear to knock one of them off balance, the one nearest me to the right.
Yeah, that's the one that's
And
aiming a
then-
rifle at you at the moment as well.
Yeah, so in the commotion and the distraction of everything going on, before he can think to fire, I will duck underneath because I'm already small. So
Yep.
I will duck underneath the rifle and hit him with the butt of my spear.
Perfect. Milo, you run in, swinging the butt end of your spear into the soldier's ribs. Please make your attack.
I will do this. Oh no! Oh no! That's 7.
7?
That's bad.
That's very bad.
Yeah.
Milo, you're not sure what was in that sandwich, but it definitely has made you a little bit dizzy. Perhaps
Okay.
you will think twice before buying a sandwich from a vendor in a less reputable neighborhood.
So, seeing that I've missed, like he moved out of the way, and I lost my footing a little bit.
Yep.
Am I allowed? I'm going to use a focus point. No, sorry, that's a lie. I'm going to do an unarmed strike. So, like, I lose balance from missing, but then try and use the misbalance to, like, turn around to do, like, a spinning kick to try and knock him off balance.
Amazing. The end of the spear misses, but you plant it into the ground and use it to spin around, making a flying kick for your unarmed strike.
That's 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, cool.
Your heel cracks into the sternum of the guard, sending them stumbling slightly backwards. Deal your damage, please.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage to the guard.
And then, seeing that that, seeing that I hit him, I would like to use a focus point to do Flurry of Blows.
Excellent.
So let me just read Flurry of Blows. Sorry, it's been a while.
That's fine. Milo powers up and uses their limit break for a flurry of blows.
That's 2 extra attacks, right? Or just 1?
For flurry of blows, I think it's 2.
2, okay, so let's do this. So
Yes,
here's
it's
the
2 hits. I know.
So the first one is 24, which I assume hits.
Absolutely hits. Moving like lightning, Milo cracks with a punch into the sternum again.
And that's a further 9 damage. And then the next one is a 17.
17 will also hit. Now a punch to the knee sends the guard stumbling back. Deal your damage.
So in total, that's 6, 9, 6. So that's
21 in total.
Yeah, 21.
Fantastic. Milo with a flurry of blows. Bang, bang, bang. The guard is sent stumbling backwards. Ah! Damn it! His rifle explodes into the air, firing several times.
Am I allowed to do one more final thing? Because I realise I haven't moved and I need to get away from everybody.
Of course.
So I would like to move to try and... You see where I am, and you see there's that roof structure with like the red
The circular
kind
one.
of cloth around it.
Yep.
I want to try and jump on there.
Please make an athletics or acrobatics check to either jump up and pull yourself up, or to swing your way up with acrobatics.
Okay, we will do this. Let's have a look. 17 on acrobatics.
Excellent. You grab one of the poles, swing yourself up, and you run up across the rooftop. The guard calls out, "Dang it, they're attacking! They're up there!" But his fellow guards do not seem to notice. They are focused on the other threats all around. Any other actions, Milo?
No, that is all me. I'm all done.
Fantastic. To make this easy, let's just go around in clockwise order. The guards are going to move into position. This guard here now aims and tries to fire at Milo. The rest of them move forward. One of them holding Larissa at gunpoint, another one holding Larissa at gunpoint, and this one here is moving, trying to be stealthy, trying to sneak up on Edward. Edward, could you make a perception or insight or investigation check, different DCs?
Which is the easiest?
It's a good question.
Okay, so I don't know it. Okay. Hopefully, I'm going to. I have 15 passive perception.
Okay, perfect.
And if I roll it, I roll an 11. If I roll with a base of a 15, then it's useful.
Okay, so maximum you get is a 15.
Yep.
Okay, Edward, you are not aware of this guard who is slowly making their way along the wall towards your position. You are aware of all the other guards.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the guards, sorry Ajax, I'll just move back over to this guard. The one that Milo just punched, he aims his rifle and he fires again. A flurry of bullets flying up over the top of the building. He makes his attacks. Wow. So he rolled a 3 and then a 1 on the dice. So Milo, all the bullets miss. They fly in every direction. You dodge and weave, and then you hear cursing and swearing. Damn it, it's jammed! And you can hear him trying to unjam his rifle. The Nat 1 has caused a misfire, and his rifle is jammed. Ajax, you are barely conscious. You are only vaguely aware of words and things being spoken around. Could you please make a Constitution save to see if you can regain consciousness?
That's much better. A 20.
Ajax, at the end of your turn, you squint your eyes open and find yourself in a net. Would you like to try to escape?
Yeah. Probably should.
Thinks Ajax to themselves.
Would I be able to rage?
Sure. Is Rage a bonus action?
It's a bonus.
Yeah, perfect. As a bonus action, you can Rage. Ajax, finding himself in a net, roars.
Rage of a Minotaur. One you do not want.
No, indeed.
Alright. And I'm assuming like a athletics, you said?
Yeah, you can make athletics or acrobatics to try to escape.
Alright, we're gonna take the athletics. As that is another dirty 20.
Boom. Ajax stands himself back up, rips the net from around them with their barbaric rage, and raises their weapon.
Alright. How close are my ally? Like who's the closest ally to me?
The closest ally is the Goblin Shikrit. The next closest would be Larissa, or the strange black cloaked figure nearby, the Black Mage.
Little figure.
Yeah. Okay.
Ajax,
Mainly because
you can detect
I'm
that
going
same ringing.
to.
The crystal energy is within the Black Mage and the Goblin.
So I get 4 temp HP,
You get 4.
and I'll probably give this to the Goblin. Yeah, I get 4 temp HP when I rage, and when I rage, a creature within 10 feet of me, or an ally within 10 feet of me,
Sure.
gains some temp HP as well. So let's give it to the Goblin.
Shikrit, you feel the energy of the crystal flaring within you from Ajax. How much?
You gain 7 temp HP.
So that's puts you on 34 total HP. You are empowered and buffed. Any other actions, Ajax?
Yeah. Well, my action was to rip out of that. My
Yep.
bonus action was that. That is gonna have to be me. Though I do want to see if any of these guys with like range weaponry, if I can just move up next to them, just to like break that distance.
Yeah, you can take a 5-foot step towards this guy.
Yep.
Larxaene, this has all gone south very quick. Suddenly there is combat in the gate. What would you like to do?
I would state that I have 15 temp HP from both life.
So how much HP did you get? Another 13.
13.
So you're
13
on
is temp HP.
36
Myself.
now.
36. Yeah, no survival now. We can survive. Well, since nobody has noticed me or anything weird, I'll just have my familiar just stick on the top of my head just in case any shenanigans happen, and I'll just keep on drinking my drink while everything's happened. I mean, don't have time to me, and no shit happens to me, so I'm just trying to be under the radar. So I'm just continuing drinking my drink.
Does your familiar have a name? What's just called
Yes,
familiar?
Arena.
Arena.
It's the sister's name. Yes, Elrena. E-L-R-E-N-A.
Okay, let's bring Elrena in. Boom, Elrena. The little ghostly bunny. You said it's sitting on your head currently?
Yes.
There we are. Now you have a ghostly bunny. You can send that out and about if you would like. It's currently just over here with your character.
We're trying to be under the we're trying to be under the radar, so we just keep drinking and drink.
Fan.
I don't want to
So
trouble.
I rolled 19 initiative. I think you skip my turn.
Yep. So we're just going around clockwise. So we come around to nice and easy. Okay. Larx trying to stay out of the way. Shikrit, you are on the ground. You have been temporarily emboldened with your HP. What would you like to do?
I would like to stand up and start hiding behind the Minotaur Ajax.
Excellent. You jump up behind
As I do
Ajax.
Yes. I do that. I ask him, "Hey man, are you okay?" And by saying that, I cast Aid.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Ajax, you feel the glowing energy of the crystal pass from Shikrit the Goblin into yourself.
How much extra HP do I get with aid? Sorry, what was that? 5?
Yes.
So
Alright.
48 now.
So now I'm at 44.
Oh, 44?
Oh yeah, 48.
Yeah, 48.
Yeah, 48 because you plus my temp.
Yeah. So much temp HP.
I mean, no, this is maximum HP.
Yeah.
8 increases your maximum.
Nice.
So yeah, I look down to the little goblin, who I just gave a little bit of a magica shielding to. And I just look to them and say, "Oh, these are small fry. You stick behind me and we will be fine." As I'm like gripping the great sword ready to swing at this guy.
Nice. Any other actions, Shikrit?
Yes. Can I use a cantrip as a bonus action? Or like,
As long as it has a casting time of a bonus action or shorter, you can.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Which cantrip would you like to use?
I do also just want to say secret. Aid, the spell you just cast, you target 3 people.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's like up to 3 people, and not being really aware of my skills and spells, like it just came out.
Accidentally cast.
You can target yourself as well if you wish.
Maybe another time.
No worries.
Which cantrip would you like to cast?
So I want to point at a guard and say, "Ajax, aren't you scared of this guy?" And as I'm pointing at the guy, I cast finger guns.
The finger guns.
So yes.
A booming sound.
5 and 11.
11 to hit. Unfortunately, it flies straight over the guard's right shoulder.
Oh no, sorry. I casted the hit, the damage directly. I just casted to hit now, and it was like 25.
25 will hit. So what was the damage?
Shit. The damage was 11.
11 damage. Boom. The finger guns pummel straight into the guard's right shoulder. He stumbles back half a step, raising his rifle and aiming it towards you and Ajax. I believe that's all your actions, Shikrit.
Yes.
Edward, this has all happened in a matter of seconds. What action do you take? You and Michael stand hidden behind the walls of the gatehouse.
I move myself a little bit back again to find a better angle and cover, possibly behind something.
Yep.
And I shoot to the guard that's been damaged already.
Excellent. The guard, there's 2 of them that have been damaged. The guards that have been damaged are this one here that a small monk punched 3 times, seems quite severely damaged, and this one here who has just been shot in the right shoulder.
Okay, the one that took more damage, I think.
Excellent.
Probably the monk one. Then the first attack is gonna be a 26
And you're attacking with which weapon?
with my crossbow gun weapon.
Excellent. The crossbow bolt flies across. Your attack was?
26 to hit.
26 easily hits. As the guard is trying to unjam their rifle, they take a sudden stumbling step back as a crossbow bolt hits them. Deal your damage, Edward.
Okay, it's gonna be this plus this for the arcane weapon and this for the one time for a total of 10 plus 4, 14 lightning.
Edward, that guard goes flying back, falls down, and has been destroyed.
Okay, then with my bonus action I turn to the next guard.
Excellent. The next one that's been hit.
Attack that also for a 16.
Ajax shifts to the right, ready to swing their sword, and an opening appears, Edward. You fire.
Okay, and this one takes a total of 8 plus 7, 14.
Perfect. Ajax, I'd like to point out that the guard you were just about to swing at suddenly falls backwards, crossbow bolt, and has also perished.
Ugh, stealing
I
my kills
did.
again.
I nod in your direction.
Good work. I can't be mad
And
at that.
I try to get as much cover as possible with it because I felt those rifle last time and I don't like that.
Yes, indeed. You have some good cover here up against the gatehouse. Michael seems to be sticking with you as well. Any other actions, Edward?
No, that's me.
Michael, here you stand. Your new friend has you hidden in cover behind the gatehouse, but there are 3 more guards. 2 of them you can see. These 2 over here, who appear to be holding Larissa, who's on the wanted post as captive. The other one over here, you can't see, but you can make a perception check to hear that they are there. Would you like to make a perception check?
For now, I'm going to ask a gun guy. Is that lady your friend? Edward.
Yes.
Edward.
Yes, she's my friend, and those are assholes. We have been unjustly accused. And help me kill them. I respect it.
Okay. Like I say, you're gonna have to owe me after this one. And
All
so
right.
we'll Misty Step onto where that red dot is above the gate. Yeah, right there. And then you'll walk kinda to the side to see if you can get a good shot. He pulls out his handgun and he will shoot the one that's in front of the lady.
So this one here, or this one here?
Yeah,
That one there?
that one.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that one.
With a boom, the handgun fires. Make your attack, Michael.
And that's
So 20. Wow.
Is that a nat 20?
Yes.
Yes, I literally
Nice.
rolled that 20.
Wow. Michael, you are not fucking around. That is a straight up critical hit.
Also, ooh, ah, damn. But I was about to say, could I put a curse on him?
Sure you can. As the bullet flies through the air, you call upon the power of the crystal for a limit break, and a curse appears around the bullet.
So as he shoot, like red aura pulls around the bullet and it hits him. Does was supposed to do four d4s.
44 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So with your crit, you
That
can roll the
first
dice
one?
twice, or just double whatever you roll on the dice. Your choice.
It technically did roll the 44s. It rolled a 6 and a
Yeah,
5, so together it's 11.
Nice.
11. Yeah. So it hits him, gets him in the shoulder or the main plate, and then he whistles. Up here.
Excellent. Could you make a performance check to try to get their attention?
16.
Excellent. They rolled a nat 20 to see you, so they absolutely all see you. The guards
And then I'm gonna move a little bit.
all move and all re-aim towards you. Edward, one of them jumps out from behind the gatehouse where they were hiding and is now like in front of you in full vision. They haven't even seen you. They're now aiming up, and every single one of them just fires up towards Michael.
You really gonna shoot at a one-armed man? And then he's gonna move, and he's gonna like, okay, how is this gate made? Like, is there a little shelf that I don't know how to describe it? But it's like, is it like a little shelf or is it straight flat?
No, it's just like straight flat. It's got a couple of these like bands here that are sort of like raised, but only by about half a foot. The entire thing is just like a big
Alright,
flat
so-
structure.
Yeah, okay. As long as it's flat. Alright, so he's gonna go to, I wish I could touch it, but
Yep.
he's gonna go to the side, like back some more.
Yep, so back
Like,
over
all
here.
the way to the side where like the edge is. No. Like, he's basically, if the way the figure will be, it'll probably be on the dirt,
Oh, yep.
and he's just gonna like perch on the side of it, like Spider-Man.
Ah, yeah, copy that. Hanging off the side. Fantastic.
Yeah, but he's just gonna be standing fully straight up and crouching,
Yep.
so they can't see him.
Excellent. Yeah, bit of spider climb there. So you're like literally out sideways from the wall like that.
Yes.
Nice. Bullets fly every which way and direction, Michael, but they cannot hit you, hiding behind the wall. Any other actions?
That would be it. Yeah, that would be it. I'll use one of my spell slots real quick.
Fantastic. Milo, you are running across the top of the building here. Down below there is plenty of gunfire. Multiple guards have been taken out quickly. 3 of them are firing up at something on top of the gate. You watch a dark figure disappear over the side. What would you like to do?
The first, he kind of looks up at the sky and is like, Magic Crystal, yeah? Saving the world, yeah? New friends, yeah? Fuck's sake. And then he takes out his hand crossbow from the roof and shoots at the nearest, the one, like you see the 3 down below, the one in the middle close to Ajax.
The one in the middle, this one right here.
Yeah. So I would like to shoot them with my hand crossbow, if that's cool.
Of course.
Which I will now do. A little bit less active turn this time. Okay, 1 second, my thingy's being a bit... Okay, crossbow, here we go, right. Oh, that's probably going to be a miss, that's a 9.
A 9. Unfortunately, it does. The crossbow bolt simply ricochets off the dirt and skids across the desert sands.
In that, in that case, I just look up at the sky and go, if you expect me to move from up here, I'm not gonna. They can figure it out themselves. And he just kind of like crouches. Actually, am I allowed to crouch down and make a stealth check?
Of course you can. Please make a stealth check.
Cool. That's a 22.
Yep. With disadvantage, because they are distracted, they rolled 11 twice. So they do not even pay attention to you, Milo. All three of them are aiming at the extremely well-performed Michael, who they apparently, with a nat 20, just locked onto, and they are still trying to find them. The three guards begin moving forward under the gate. You can hear them talking to each other. He's over here. Come on, surround him. Any other actions, Milo?
No, that's me done.
Okay. Larissa fires her laser rifle and sends her cat, it's like a cyborg cat, Cuddles, to attack the first guard. Dang varmint, try to arrest me, will ya? She says. The laser rifle punches into the guard and Cuddles leaps upon them, ripping and shredding. The guard tries to defend themselves, but they have taken heavy damage. The first guard then tries to attack Larissa. They will hit. Larissa dodges most of the damage, but she has been shot in the shoulder. Dang it! Is that any way to treat a lady? She says. The other two have already moved forward. They are trying to locate Michael as they move under the gate. Can they do so? Michael, can you please roll stealth? With an 11, unfortunately, they see you. As they walk under the gate, they both fire. Their rifles
So
shooting.
you move off pretty ladies to the one-armed man? Crazy.
Yep. Okay, your armor
Who
class.
knows, they might be gay. You never know.
Yeah. Your armor class 14. 2 of their shots are going to hit. Let's get a nice dice out. That is 7. That's 10 from the first one. And 15 from the second. Their rifles hurt. So that is going to be 25, leaving you on 6 health.
Damn it, this is what I get for helping people.
Yeah.
Sort of do like a bunny, keep yourself out of it.
Ajax. 2 of the guards have moved through the gate and are firing at something on the other side. One of them is locked in combat with Larissa Cuddles and seems to be currently losing, although they have shot Larissa. What would you like to do?
Right then. Well, starting my turn. Is Larissa within? Actually, how are we looking on everyone's HP? Wow, Michael.
Wow, Michael.
How's Larissa?
Larissa's looking okay. She did
How's
get
Larissa?
shot in the arm. You know Larissa's tolerance. You know she doesn't really show pain, but you would guess she's probably between 1/4 and 1/3 of her health gone.
Alright, fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Because at the start of my turn, I give temp HP to just people within 10 feet of me. So who would be within 10 feet of me?
Within 10 feet of you is Shikrit and Larxaene and Milo just and Larissa.
Okay. I will give. I'll give Milo some temp HP. So Milo, you will gain some. Start of my turn, Milo, you gain 6 temp HP.
Thank you very much.
As you see emanating from almost my sword, kind of like as it's like along the ground, this kind of magic, like almost like dust, kind of emanating off it towards you, and kind of like floating around, creating almost like this protective shield.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to probably just straight up rush up to the two guards that are on Michael.
Excellent. The Minotaur charges. Shikrit, are you still like
Quite
holding onto
literally.
the Minotaur's leg? It's kind of the vibe I had before.
Yes.
Okay. You are now wearing sort of like one goblin boot.
Woohoo!
That's fine. I am then going to make a swing with my greatsword, doing so recklessly.
Excellent. A huge reckless
How much
swing.
temporary HP do you give us?
Yep. Gotta love this. Start to rage, gain some temp. Cool. Alright, yep. Reckless. Oh, happy for the reckless. A 16 to hit.
With a 16 to hit, it will. Your sword swings.
Alright, so. Yep, and it was gonna do an extra point, extra d4 of probably lightning. Yeah, let's do lightning. 16 or okay, we're gonna take 16 points of slashing damage with an extra 2 points of lightning, so a total of 18 damage.
18 damage. The guard falls, slides to the ground, and is defeated.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to use my hammering horns. After you hit a creature with a melee attack, I can then push another creature within 5 feet.
Excellent.
And push them away 10 feet away.
The
So I'm
guard,
gonna try and like hook my horns around the guy and throw him back away from Michael.
Perfect. The guard turns around to face you, but it does not have enough time. You lock your horns, make your attack.
No, it's a strength save.
Oh, strength save, I apologize. I remember now. They rolled a 14.
Ooh, meets it, beats it.
Excellent. Unfortunately, this guard is strong. He did not skip arm or leg day. So he manages to hold off the Minotaur. You see the Minotaur push him back slightly in the sand, but at least now he is locked in a battle of strength with the Minotaur. It is very hard to shoot a rifle at a target, Michael, when you are wrestling with a Minotaur.
Alright, that's my turn.
Larxaene.
Wait, how much temporary HP does he give?
Ooh, yeah, do you give temp HP to anyone, Ajax? Just to Milo?
It was only, I can only do it to one person at the start of my turn.
Ah, okay, so it was not close
But
enough
this
to give
is
you
like
temp HP.
every start of my turn, yeah. But at the start of my next turn, if you're within 10 feet, I can give you 2d6 a temp.
Larxaene?
Damn.
I'm gonna cast. The seat is chilling. You know, he's like drinking here and enjoying that he's not been noticed. So see his guy's mirror image and fills the other seats with copies of herself
Okay.
drinking.
There's now 3 more copies.
Yes.
Every seat at the bar is now taken up by copies of the Dark Mage.
And they all are drinking and enjoying a lovely conversation. While of course, while Irina keeps an eye on how many guards are left.
Excellent. There are only 2. There is one that is engaged in combat with Ajax, and one that is engaged in combat with Larissa and Cuddles.
Think I can share eyes with my familiar
Sure.
while not looking at them. So via Arena's eyes, I would just cast Mind Sliver
Mm-hmm.
on the guy that is next to my dear lady.
Excellent.
And he needs to beat 14 intelligence.
He has rolled a 15 on the dice, so that is going to be a 17.
Yeah, so he take. Oh yeah, no, then he's safe. Yeah, no, that's fine. And and then the bunny just keeps running around, like frolicking happily, like she didn't do anything.
Frolicking happily in an active combat zone. Of course it does. Edward, a rabbit, leaps up you and sits on your head for a moment before jumping off. It's very unusual.
And that's mostly it. That's my turn.
Shikrit, you are still holding onto the Minotaur's leg, and they have managed to fell one of the guards. There is another one that they are locked in combat with. What will you do?
Is Michael still on the gate, or did he fall on the ground after being shot?
No, Michael is still on the gate.
Okay, so I just yell at Michael, "Hey man, you okay? Are you okay?" And while I'm yelling, I'm casting Healing Word.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be a 10. So I'm healing Michael 10 HP.
Michael, you feel your wounds close as the goblin calls out. It's as though their words have power and ring with the sound of the crystal that has been in your dreams. Your wounds heal with magical healing.
Thank God.
Shikrit, any other actions you would like to take?
Yes, as I start to understand what I can do with my fingers, I point to the guards next to Arisa.
Yep.
And I shoot at them. So it's gonna be 7.
7?
7 to hit.
7 will not hit. Unfortunately, your finger gun misses wildly, shooting off, hitting a building nearby and causing a sign to fall down.
Oh shit. I say to myself, I'll get used to it.
Any other actions, Shikrit?
Can I go back behind Ajax?
Yeah. You still have about half your movement left, so you move back and you hide behind Ajax the Barbarian.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Edward, there is one of the guards right within your vision, and another one you can see is being wrestled by Ajax in the middle of the gate. What would you like to do?
Which is the one that is most wounded of the two?
So the one that Ajax is attacking seems to be uninjured. They have repelled Ajax's attack. The other one has a bullet hole and also many Cuddles holes that Cuddles has made by scratching and biting at them. Definitely looks more injured.
Okay, then I'm dashing towards the bar and hiding behind the table close to the bunny girl.
Yep.
The bunny woman.
The multiple bunny women.
The bunny women, okay.
Yeah.
I look at them a little bit confused, and I point towards the guard that is injured for now, shooting at her.
Yep.
One of the copies of Sims a drink. Want a drink? But no.
I'm quite busy at the moment, as you can see. I say as I duck over a table and shoot. For 8 plus 5, and this is gonna be 13, and one creature within 30 feet can get 1d8 damage point, which is gonna be hopefully Milo. Is he within 30 feet?
Milo is, yes.
And no, wait, I think Michael is the more.
Oh,
waiting,
Michael.
right?
What's that?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, Michael's within 30 feet, yes.
Okay, then he's gonna be 7 levels. 7 temp HP.
7? Okay.
As you feel the bullet then ricocheting from the creature, and a bolt of light bolstering your defense.
Michael, you feel more of your wounds close, and you are protected by the light. A strange sensation for you. Edward, any other actions?
Okay, and then bonus action attack with crossbow expert is gonna be at the same guard that is alive for a 10, which is a miss.
Excellent. Unfortunately, both your attacks have missed.
No, just one.
Oh, just one, sorry. Michael, your wounds have been healed.
I have dealt 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage, fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. He is. Are you sure you can't deal one more damage, Edward? Maybe throw one of those drinks at him. Just make an improvised attack.
I ask the bunny lady, hey, can you do something? He's almost dead. Can you help?
Would you like to throw?
I mean, if I have to, I guess I'll give a hand. I'll say first that the bunny to give the help action.
Yep.
Keep familiar.
The rabbit lands upon the guard's head. It will deal
Okay,
1 damage.
That means that I can attack. I can roll again second attack that I missed.
Yep.
Okay. Like if I had advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Got 15.
That'll hit.
Okay. Then it takes 7 plus that. Hit. Lightning.
Gain
That's
7 health from that.
you gain 7 health.
Still alive now.
It absolutely is
Yeah,
not.
because I cursed him.
Nice. It is absolutely not alive. The guard.
Oh, perfect. Then I know that the lady. Thank you very much. It was very helpful, and I drink a little bit of one of the drinks.
Excellent.
They're more fortune.
Yeah, it has.
I will continue to enjoy my drink.
Yeah, they all have little umbrellas in them. All your drinks.
But they are. The drink are real, right? They are not illusions.
No, the drinks are all real.
No, they're the real drinks. They're all real drinks. Yeah.
Michael,
That's me.
you have been healed severely. You were feeling extremely damaged before, and now you find yourself fully healed almost. Or maybe more than fully healed.
Almost, yeah, almost fully healed. But he's not even a little, he's pissed. So he cracks his neck and then he will flip off the side of it, and as he's flipping off, you will see, like, in his regular hand, a sword will slowly start to emerge as, like, red crimson aura comes out his hand, forms a blade, a long sword, and then he'll dash and try to stab the guy from behind.
Excellent. You may roll with advantage because he is not only flanked but also being held in place with the opposed strength check.
Uh, 18, first one.
Easily hits. Your sword stabs into the back of the guard. Ajax, you see the front of a sword appear out of his chest.
Oh, bit close to the horns.
What is your damage,
Sorry,
Michael?
but 4.
4 damage. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Any other action you would like to take? Do you have more attacks? Do you have more spells or bonus actions you can use?
I will cast. Hold up. Spells. Actions. Bonus actions. That'll be it.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Milo.
wait.
Ooh, wait.
No, because he's last. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's it.
Milo, you stand atop this little bar, and down below people are drinking a whole heap of drinks. There's like 4 identical bunny girls and a guy in a big glowing suit of armor.
Pina coladas. That's the
Pina
next one.
coladas. What would you like to do, Milo? There's 1 guard left. They're being attacked.
I would like to shoot at the guard with my hand crossbow.
The hand crossbow
Okay.
fires.
Yeah, let me just do the thing. Please hit this time. Thank you very much. 17.
17 will definitely hit.
Lovely. Then we do 6 damage.
Bang. 6 damage is dealt. The guard groans in pain. Ah! Ajax, you are able to push them back slightly as they struggle beneath the pain. Milo, is there any other actions you would like to take? Your crossbow bolt has flown across the battlefield and punched into the guard.
I would like to use my acrobatics to jump down from here and onto the floor.
Please make an acrobatics check.
I would like to. Funny if I failed. Let's do this. 13?
13, excellent. It is not the heroic entrance that you thought it would be, but it is passable. You didn't break anything.
And then I would like to just stay there for now.
Fantastic.
And then
Larissa and Cuddles should go first. Larissa and Cuddles. Larissa is treating her wounds with a med kit. She says, "Oh, Cuddles, don't worry about me. You go get him." But Cuddles seems to be stalking around his owner, protecting her at all costs. The guard is going to try to make an opposed strength check with Ajax. He has rolled a 16.
Right, just flat strength.
Yep, flat strength.
I'm a dirty 20.
Okay. Unfortunately, he cannot get a hand free. You can see he is trying to hold you off so he can grab his combat knife. He is unable to do so. And he is pushed further back into Michael's blade. Ajax,
Right.
what action would you like to take?
I would like to kind of pull off, like stop pushing on him with the horns, seeing that he's now like firmly implanted into
A sword?
Michael's blade.
Yep.
Yep. I'm then going to quickly, like over the strap on my back, the laser rifle that I have, and quickly pull that out and fire a shot.
You fire your laser rifle.
A 16 to hit.
16 will hit. The laser rifle scorches.
Dealing 17 points of damage.
That is enough to finish the guard. He falls. And is gone.
I'm then gonna set it back on my back, tighten up the strap, and then kind of take the corpse and try and like pull it off of your blade, Michael. Just all right, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
Everything seems to have calmed down. Suddenly, the combat is silent.
I suppose
Ajax is gonna-
I emerge from the bar. I say, I suppose it's better if we move on. I don't like the idea of moving up past remaining here.
Well, at least someone's moderately intelligent. We can't stay here now. The Aeon Guard will come get us. And if I know the Aeon Guard, which I fucking do, they're gonna come back twice as strong with 20 more men, and we are gonna be royally fudged. So, I would suggest, in my infinite tiny wisdom, that we get out of here sharpish, and then we can make introductions. Yeah? Good. And Milo-
As the small blonde boy is speaking, I'm going to check this guard body here to see if he might have anything of interest.
Of course. Ajax is not really listening to you, Milo. They are digging through the belongings of the guard. What do you find as you roll a perception or investigation?
Let's go perception. With a 19.
Excellent. With a 19, you find that they have standard issue rifles. They also have combat knives, but this one here, who seems to be the largest, has a collection of wanted posters. It appears that they were the ones putting them up, looking for you specifically.
The rifles, I take the magazines and whatnot out of them for my own laser rifle, and the wanted posters I'll take and kind of like scrunch them, put them in a bag, or show Larissa what they were doing.
Excellent. With your perception that you rolled to search through those, could you make an investigation? Edward, you also see the wanted posters with your face on them. Would you also like to roll an investigation?
Yes, I do so, but I wanted also to approach the Michael.
Yep.
You see Edward coming from down and looking at you. Hey boy, are you alright? Thank you for that. Do you need healing?
I'm fine. And then you see his sword just like dematerialize, and he kind of shakes his arm a little bit. Just tell me what the fuck you got me into.
It's a bit complicated. It is better if we move on to a safe place. I think Larissa heard and they took towards the ranger. She knows the distant place quite, hopefully.
With your investigation checks for Ajax and Edward, what were your scores that you got there?
That's 1.
Nat 1? Perfect.
So 5.
And, that didn't it appear my roll? 23.
23?
Yes, that is right then.
With a 23,
I shall-
Edward, you notice that these guards were out here not on a patrol, not on a like regular garrison, but they were here as an advanced force. According to this, according to this, they have another week before they have to check in, as they are visiting all the outlying settlements.
Okay, so we have 1 week to prepare and then for you to leave the place. That's
Yep.
what you're saying.
Yep. It seems that this place will potentially not be visited by any other Aeon guards for about a week.
I tell Larissa as well. Hey, look, Larissa, it looks like we have some time. Do you have a night out or someplace we can lay down a bit?
Dang it, I reckon we can find ourselves a nice little hidey hole and we'll camp out for a couple of days. I mean, can't be any worse than heading out there. she says.
That's true.
What?
We should take some of the bodies, strip them of the ammunition.
It's funny you should say that. There are tiny little creatures, about half the size of Milo, and just shorter than Shikrit. They are the little miners. That's actually spelled M-Y-N-E-R. And they are the people who mine, M-I-N-E, the Magica Crystal. Larissa walks over and says, well, how'd you do? I'm guessing y'all won't mind if we stay a spell around here. Several of them walk up towards Larissa. It appears that they are in charge.
As long as we don't get in trouble and they don't feel aggressive towards us, I'm fine.
Yes.
As you all gather around, let's move Michael as well. And is our one of our many bunny girls also attending?
This piece is familiar, but since the familiar, like
Ah,
how
yeah,
it
yeah.
works, he's
The familiar's there.
he's just gonna stand on his shoulder. I'm sure
Yeah.
that the mind lanes, you can see what she says. So,
Perfect.
I actually wanted to approach the bunny lady when there is a moment.
Perfect. Let's resolve this little dialogue, and then you can approach the bunny lady.
Yep.
The small miners walk up and say, "Oh, you saved us! Those nasty people! They were here and causing so much trouble. We just want to be left in peace. They arrested so many of our best customers," says the little blue one. The other one, who seems to be shedding spores everywhere, says, Yeah, terrible. We just want to do our job." Already you can see that many of them are like dragging the guards' bodies away and stripping them of anything useful. Putting little pieces of armor and bits and pieces. One of them's already planted a little pot of strange little plants in like a shoulder cuff of one of the guards' armors. They're just like using every single little bit of it for homemade pottery and bowls and pot plants.
You gotta admit, these scrappers are pretty good.
Thank you.
yes, they take every advantage they can to not waste anything.
And such a good time for us at the moment, too. We're digging deeper and deeper. We're about to hit a huge vein of Magica Crystal, says the small one.
Yeah, well, you know what happens usually when some people save your life?
No, what? He says,
Usually.
suddenly it's over near you, Milo, and hopping up and down looking at you.
Wait,
What?
No, wait, it was a rhetorical question, bruv. What I was actually saying was, because we, or I, specifically, have saved your life, there should be some kind of, how do you say, financial compensation involved.
Yes, of course. You can all take as much Magica Crystal as you like.
I was kind of just gonna look down at Milo and just say, well, the blonde kid, just say, how about the payment is that they don't kick us out and that we get a place to stay? Is that enough for you?
I mean, or, hear me out, or, we can take the Magica Crystal.
They are very
I
magical.
kind of agree with the short one.
Maybe we can do a bit of both, right? Not getting kicked out is useful, and maybe a couple of crystals.
The other one walks over, sort of stands in the middle with the orange cloak, and says, Yeah, you guys can stay here. It's fine.
See?
Fantastic.
All worked
Thank
out
you.
in the end.
Yeah, you guys can stay here and protect us from all the bad people.
No,
Wait,
wait.
what?
That what I'm
What?
talking about. That's not the. Well, I suppose we discuss it later.
All right, on to
I'll
the
leave
mine.
that to you guys to handle.
Come on, come on.
Uh,
So the small little miners.
Wait, you want us to go with you? Why?
Yeah, come get the Magica Crystal. Yeah, it's good, they say.
Oh, can't you just bring them to us, bruv? Seriously, oh.
I think that's
Just-
the
We can
quote-unquote
walk,
monkey's paw.
They look at each other and
Well,
they just...
magical
Their
crystals.
place.
We're just
We
gonna
still have
mine
to
it.
walk and hide.
Yeah.
And what's your name, boy? I talked to Milo. And why did you help?
Firstly, I ain't a boy, right? I'm a halfling. We're naturally small. You racist.
I'm sorry, boy. So what's your name?
Edward is old.
Sure, he's a halfling and not a dwarf. Damn, an attitude.
Oh my god, okay, right. My name is Milo Benson. I am
Alright.
Small.
small, but
Yes.
not
Says
boy.
the goblin.
Man.
And you got a big mouth, right?
Oh, big mouth, yeah, bro, yeah, absolutely. I'm not even gonna fucking deny it, to be honest. Huge mouth, small body, but still a man. Okay?
There's a
Well-
joke in there somewhere.
Well, that's kind of still interpretation, but sure, let's go with it.
He kind of turns round to Larxaene and is like, "Look at you behind a cloak. If you got something to say it to my face."
You're
Oh, no,
tiny.
it's a vibe. It's a small note for minutes, I think. Yeah, but
Oh,
don't
okay.
need
In
to
that case, I
recognize
say it to the bunny. I'm like, "Who are you for a bunny? If you got something to say it to my face."
scratch his face, like you can.
Oh, okay.
If you flash away behind Edward, like the protection.
Oh yeah.
Let the
pe-
bunny lady go. She actually helped me before. Take down one of those.
Ajax is gonna follow Larissa and the mushroom people over to the mines. I think I have the goblin still attached to my leg.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Goblin's still attached. It's the passenger at this point.
So do you guys know the company?
See you guys. We're gonna go get the crystals.
I call to the. So I don't get the name wrong. What are the black mage mushroom people? Miners.
The miners, yes.
Yep, mine.
I call to
From
the
the
miners. Like,
mine.
I don't get any magical crystals if I don't go. Right? That's the rule.
They like look at you. It's like, we've got tiny little hands. We can't carry them. Yeah, tiny little hands. Like hold out little
Bloody
like
hell, okay.
little like stubby little mushroom hands.
Milo goes, oh, bloody hell, okay. And instead of walking, he just leaps into the air and like does like a flip and then lands in front of the miners. Like, well, if we're gonna go to the mine, let's go to the mine then.
He was a ballerina.
I got
Yeah, you
such
call me
weird.
Twinkle Toes.
I'm a bit confused.
I will call you Twinkle Toes from now on. Thanks for the joke.
You're very
In the
welcome.
meantime, I approached the lady, the bunny lady.
The bunny
and I
lady,
say,
yeah.
Hey, I've seen you can use some magic. Is that right?
As we leave, I'll say to
Yeah.
Edward, don't take too long.
Yeah, I'll be on my way. Don't worry. But I was thinking, are you a mercenary of some sort? Do you accept compensation because we are in need of help?
Yeah, Larissa calls out at this
Maybe
point
you're
as
Hang-
well.
well for some money.
Larissa's just like, I ain't never seen nobody turn down a reward so hard as you lot. Why you even calling yourselves mercenaries for if you don't want to get paid? She says as she walks away.
I'm no
Maybe as a boy.
mercenary. I'm just a traveler. Searching for something that I can't remember. But I know I'm a traveler.
Me too, but I'm broke.
Do you have anything to do in the next day? Magic is useful to have around.
No, I just know that I'm searching for something, but I just need to figure out what it was that I was searching. But no, for the moment, my agenda seems quite open.
That's he's confused. He scratches his beard very well. So maybe you don't mind accompanying us to the mine, and we can discuss this agreement further. If there is an agreement to be made.
Sounds like a logical decision. Very well. Shall I accompany you? I'll tap my fingers and make my doubles disappear.
Yeah, let me just find all your doubles
Nice trick there.
and get rid of them.
Well, my sister Bunny just lands on top of Edward's head just to keep him safe. Just to keep him safe that he's not in trouble.
I suppose they have to get used to this.
Yeah, there you have a
Don't
rabbit on
worry,
your head.
my sister is quite tame. You won't attack you unless you be wrong to her. But my sister is quite friendly. We're eager to know her.
And then I think we go to the mine.
Fantastic. You all follow the two small miners over to the mine. They appear to be in charge. Lots of the other little mushroom people wave and greet them as they walk past. You learn that the taller one in the blue cape is called Obex, and the one in the orange cape is called Poppin. They apparently are the spiritual and business leaders of the crew. Obex looks after the spiritual leadership of their group, and Poppin looks after the business and day-to-day running. You make your way across to the mines. Okay, Obex stands up and begins chanting in front of the mine and the Magica Crystals. Poppin jumps up on some
I'm
of
just
the
gonna
machinery.
say I'm not raging anymore. I'm assuming. So for anyone that got temp HP while I was raging, you need to remove that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I was just about to ask a question about that.
Yeah. The temp only lasts while I am raging. Yes. But if you got temp from a different source, then
You can keep them.
Yeah, there was a couple of different sources
I
there.
think
Yeah.
because I think it was only the two. It was only two people, wasn't it? It was Shikrit and probably Milo. I think it was only you two that I gave temp.
Yes.
HP.
Yes, if I remember correctly, yes.
Okay.
So I should be so I should be fine. Right?
Yeah, you should be all good.
Yeah, you have temp HP from Edward. So yeah.
You have 7 from me, and if you need healing, I can heal you. You see that the approach is Edward. Take a look at you if you are wounded.
Okay. Does anyone need me to update their HP?
I'm
Yes.
now at 44.
Okay, so back to
So later, I just had to talk to you about fixing my invocations. I think I chose the wrong one while making my character.
No, that's fine. We'll sort it out. Okay, so you arrive at the mine.
I should go back to 27 HP.
27? Perfect.
So I should be at 23 if his temporary HP is temporary.
Perfect. So you arrive.
Like if you're
You arrive at the mine, and as I said, Obex moves forward and begins chanting, while Poppin jumps up on some of the machinery and begins operating it. And you see a large drill whirring away. It is grinding deep into the earth, and the rock and ore is coming up full of Magica Crystal. Obex is chanting over it, blessing the crystal as it comes out, and little Poppin calls down from the machinery. Yeah, we're about to break into a huge vein. We've never had this much Magica Crystal before. It's going to be so good. Look at it. He shows you on the screen. Everyone, you can see a large screen on the side of the device. It does not take much intelligence to see that there is a huge Magica deposit that they are about to break into. You watch the drill continue down for a few seconds, and then it grinds into the large Magica deposit. The entire place is silent for a moment, and then the ground begins to rumble and groan and creak and shake. The entire
Would I
place.
sense something from the Magica crystals?
You all do. Some huge spike of raw primal Magica power is erupting from the earth deep below. You also hear a familiar voice. Some of you have heard it in your dreams, some of you have seen it in person. It is the voice of the crystal of light. Prepare yourselves. Now is your destiny. It is time to prove you can take what is yours.
What the hell?
You all hear this.
Who is this voice?
That's not ominous
His
in
voice again.
any way.
This is not my girl, Milo. Who is this voice?
I had what is mine. It was called a slice of pizza, and then it was taken away.
This, we can explain, I think. This is
Yeah.
an
Me
entity
and
inside the
Edward like
crystal.
kind of look. I would look at Edward and see like everyone else's reactions to also hearing the voice.
Mhm. It's very obvious, everyone except
My
for
grandmother. Reveal yourself.
Poppin.
Hey, voice.
Poppin and Obex have obviously not heard it, but they are dealing with the fact that the entire ground is shaking.
There is this entity inside these crystals, and it is complicated, but it is powerful, and it could be helpful.
After a few
I
seconds,
trust this voice.
the ground stops shaking. Obex picks himself up and walks slowly forward down the stairs a little bit. Oh, that was unexpected. He looks over at Poppin, who is scratching his little mushroom head and looking at the equipment as though something's gone wrong. I'm sure it's nothing
I'm
to
gonna
worry
step
about.
forward and ask that both of them step away.
You step forward. The goblin comes with you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Obex,
you're there.
yeah, Obex says,
I'm gonna release his leg at some point.
Okay, you can stay over here.
At some point.
Obex, the spiritual leader, steps forward and raises his little mushroom staff. He says, Why? Why would we step forward? I need to bless every single crystal. And then there is a huge explosion. And a massive rush of air erupts from the mine. You see Obex literally blowing as he bumps into the rocks on the far side, and a huge cloud of dust and debris appears. All of you can feel a source of power, something huge, erupting from the mine. You all prepare yourselves. You hear the crystal again.
I wanted to ask if it was something dark or something neutral or mysterious in this case.
It is not dark, but it is powerful. It is not dark.
Percent the forces of darkness. Okay.
Yes, but it is powerful. It has a similar energy to the crystal itself, but it seems to be enraged somehow. All of you prepare yourselves. You squint through the dust and debris that has erupted from the mine. Magica crystal shards everywhere. Could you all make a perception check, please? If you get over...
As if it's 12.
If you get over 15, let me know.
19?
Yes.
Okay. Edward,
Natural 20.
Shikrit, natural 20 for
19 as
Milo.
well.
Perfect. Okay.
12.
17.
12.
Excellent. You, those of you who scored over 15, you see some shape moving in the debris and dust. Milo, however, with the nat 20, is the first to hear a voice. Mortals, it says. Come here to claim Magica's power. A dark shape grinds within the debris and mist and
Is that,
dust.
do I hear that in my head or out loud?
This is out loud. You hear this.
So everyone else wouldn't know why, but Milo just calls back really loudly. No, you're right, bruv. I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need magical power or whatever. I do need pizza. You got any pizza?
As the dust and debris settles, a huge form erupts out of it.
Oh, no. Of course.
I'm gonna take that as a no on the pizza. Right.
It is a huge hydra.
Oh, nice.
You hear the voice
Ah.
of the crystal once again. Here, you see it. This power you must obtain. You must defeat it. You warriors, conquer the Oblivion beasts, and they shall grant you power to bring down your enemies. You immediately see, it is an Oblivion beast. You see, time after time after time, through ages forgotten long ago, great warriors defeating the Oblivion beasts, taking their power within themselves, granting them huge increases to their strength, their speed, their abilities, their minds, and the ability to summon them in dire need when they need them most, like a guardian force.
I'll create a portal behind me and disappear inside the portal and cast invisibility myself.
Yes, indeed, you are invisible. Now,
Like soup.
the session is due to finish very soon. The plan is to take on this beast during your next session.
Okay.
But here it is, an Oblivion beast. These creatures will be scattered throughout your story. Should you be able to defeat them, you will be able to fuse with them. One player, one beast. You can change them around if you want at any time, but you can only have one, and the beast can only fuse to one player. Each of them will grant you bonuses to specific stats or abilities, and can also be used for a summon to make a big devastating attack once per session. So very, very worthwhile.
Is that once per session for all the summons?
All the
or
summons, yeah.
Just yours per
Yeah, just all the summons, yeah. So, each summon basically. So each session you'll be able to summon each of these creatures once.
Okay, so we can have
One per
multiple
session of
creatures
each.
summoned.
Yeah, correct.
It's not a bit too frequent to one per session.
Yeah,
So let's say that everyone has one summon.
yeah.
Can we like
We could have
summon
like 6.
Basically, you
all
could
of us summon our own on one session?
correct. Yes. I mean, potentially, depending on how long the campaign goes for, and if we decide to extend. I think it's like set for sort of 25 sessions, but we could potentially go longer than that if you all want to. You could have multiple summons. They will each empower you quite a lot. This one is called Hydra. I will not reveal what stats
Really? It's in the notes.
Yeah, it's in the notes. I will not reveal what stats it boosts and what its attack is. You will need to find that out for yourself if you can defeat it and capture it.
Let's say that we defeat it and we capture it, and let's say it's bond with 1. If it's the wrong stat, can it unbond and give it to the one corresponding that would boost that stat?
At any time. At any time you can switch it. If you want to put all the summons on one person and just have them summon every turn, you can do that. And if you want to put all the summons on one person, have them be like God mode enabled, can do it. But yeah, I think the benefits that they give, there will be some suited for each individual player. I have an entire collection of these things that I've done, so I'm really, really keen to introduce this mechanic. I just thought I would quickly explain that and leave you wanting more at the end of this session, because next session you will need to take on Hydra.
Thank you. Can I make a request to DM for the next session? Can we have a little bit more of downtime
Yes.
between action? Because I find myself unable to interact with other players as much as I would.
Definitely. This is the reason that I specifically mentioned you have a week in this town is because that I would like you to spend some time interacting, planning, and preparing in this town, interacting with other players. So we will have some sessions which, for instance, with the Battle Team Tokyo group, we had a few sessions of basically combat against some of the bad guys there, and then we moved through an entire session where there was no combat. It was all interactions with different people inside the high school that the Battle Team Tokyo players are at. So yes, there will be time for that.
I can't speak for Nietzsche, and I don't intend to, but I assume this first session was like a taster, like, oh, look at the cool things we've got. We've got summons, and we've got combat, and we've got, so...
Yeah, it also made made good logical sense. So yes, you are now safe apart from the fact that Hydra is attacking you. The Aeon guards will not come back and check here for a week, so you guys can converse, you can talk, you can discuss. Are you going to wait here for the next round of guards to come along? Are you going to try to defend the town, or are you going to supply and go out into the world and move on? Are you going to... This is a big town as well. You'll need to take a whole heap of sort of space to explore its different taverns and bars and shops and NPCs that are in here.
Do we have a map of the town?
You will do, yes. Yeah. Currently, you've only gone through the gate and straight to the mine, but yes, we will. We'll have an entire map of the town as well.
Great.
So yeah, as you explore it.
You showed a map of the surrounding at a certain point, right? I don't remember it. Is that the case?
A map of the
area surrounding the town, or this area, desert area. Did you show us a map at some point, Ajax? I don't remember. Did it happen?
I think you have...
like a map of the world.
Not the whole world, maybe just this area.
Yeah, the desert.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So we will do. Let's do a map. We'll do a map of the area that you have sort of visited. We'll sort of fill it out as you go, and the places that you've heard about or that you discover through maps or trusted sources, we can add to your map as well. Yeah. Let me figure out. Maybe we'll do a world anvil or something where you can all interact with it. So we'll make that happen.
Okay, thank you. That would be great.
Not a problem. Thank you very much for playing this initial session together. Hopefully you all really enjoyed it. There is so much more to offer. We are just getting started, so I really hope you all hang around. This will be a really cool campaign, and I'm excited to see where you take it as you start to interact and plan and go out into the world and discover all the hidden secrets, lore, and little bits and pieces that are scattered around. Because like any Final Fantasy game, there is a story you can play through, and there are so many secrets hidden within the world waiting to be discovered. So, welcome to Souls of Oblivion, team.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Alright, well, let's say goodbye to YouTube. We'll see them next time. Goodbye, YouTube.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. See you next episode. Bye.